Morning.
Sorry, which way you going, will you?
Sorry, mate, sorry.
I just think so and all. You nearly let me fly in there. What are you doing?
Nothing. See you later.
I feel horrible.
You're lucky. You better not let Rachel see you.
It's just going to be dead hard hiding this pregnancy from everyone.
Especially from your flatmate. Who's on the phone first thing?
Susanna. Making sure I'm alright.
Has she calmed down since you told you were pregnant yet?
No, not really. She's like a new woman.
Is she really fussing over you?
Yeah, I've told her that I don't need wrapping up in cotton wool. And Max has warned her too, but I suppose she can't help it.
No, you better watch her. You might start drawing attention to yourselves and you don't want that.
I know, but before I start worrying about all that, I've got to face my dad today.
I still can't believe you haven't told him about the bar.
I have been meaning to, but I just keep putting it off.
You're going to have to break it to him sometime, or you might find out from somewhere else, and then you will be in trouble.
Katie, you'd have to. I don't want to be sick.
Oh, it's lovely.
It's nice.
And what is with this all over?
Rachel, have you finished the bathroom?
Yeah. Yeah, I've saved you some.
So with Jackie?
Jackie? Not mine.
Oh, I just thought she'll do it poorly.
Thank you, my love. That's just what I need to set me up for an hard day's work.
I don't know how you could turn against me. And in front of our Lindsay as well. Well, I meant what I said, you know. If she can't behave herself, she's not welcome in this house. Well, cat got your tongue.
Have you heard yourself? What's all Lindsay done to deserve all this? Huh? I don't believe you, Jackie. You've stood by me through far worse than this over the years. Whatever it did. However much I drove you mad, you stuck by me. And now you're just going to turn your back on our Lindsay just like that, huh? Your daughter. And what about little Kylie?
I'm trying to teach our Lindsay a lesson, aren't I? She's never listened to me before.
Oh, right. So what you mean is she hasn't suffered enough, hmm? That listening to you saying, I told you so all weekend isn't enough.
Don't talk soft. And what about you? Yeah, I did stand by you, Jimmy. And when I want you to back me up, what you do, you take our Lindsay's side.
I'm not taking anyone's side, love, except ours. Our families.
Oh, it doesn't look like that to me.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Jackie. Lindsay is in bits about what happened. We should be supporting her. We should be boosting her confidence. Let her know that we love her, no matter what.
She lets the likes of Barry Grant make complete fools of us in front of everybody. Oh, no. I don't think so, Jimmy.
Okay. I'll see you later on. Bye. That was Louise. She'll be here around lunchtime.
So you're going to tell her the truth about her father?
Well, I know I should, but... Oh, I don't know.
It'll be worse if she finds out the truth for herself.
Well, how could she?
Well, I don't know. What if this Marcus decides to come looking for his child when he's released? I think it's more than a possibility.
Well, maybe I should leave it a while. Wait until she's not so fired up about finding him.
Well, you said yourself she's not the type to give up easily. She persisted until she found you. You've got to either tell her today or not at all. And if you don't tell her, well, you just have to hope that he never comes looking for her.
Alan's working from home today, so I've got the office to myself.
Oh, good. I might need somewhere to hide after I've told me dad the bad news.
Where do you think he'll take you?
He lit the roof, but what else could I do? But I didn't give me much choice.
Have you thought about what effect all this is having on you? You shouldn't be under the stress in your condition.
Oh, Casey, Don't you start. It's bad enough having Susanna fussing over me.
Yeah, but you've got to face up to it. You can't go around behaving like you normally do.
That is exactly what I have to do. Otherwise, people will start suspecting something.
Come on, get it.
Is everything all right, Jack? Yeah? Why? Nothing.
Hello, Peter, come in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Sorry to call round so early. I wanted to catch you before you went to work. I just got to talk to somebody.
Why, what's up?
I'll never believe this. Jackie Corkill strolled in the salon yesterday and handed me 15 grand in a jiffy bag.
You what? Go away.
Honestly.
What, was it the money that was robbed off you?
It must be.
I bet you were made up.
Well, I am, but my head's cabbaged. I mean, where did Jackie get it from?
Well, what did she say?
Not to ask any questions, just be glad I've got it back.
Peter's right. How come she had it?
You tell me.
Hiya. Do you want me to give you a hand with that? Still a few bits of Kylie's in the bowl to be wrung out.
Right.
Look, Mum. I know you think I've done everything wrong, but why can't you just leave me to try and put things right my own way? Oh, yeah. And the money Barry Grant stole from Peter would still be sitting in your undies drawer.
It wouldn't. I was about to take it round him when you stuck your nose in.
Now, listen, madam.
You're not the only one who has to live round here, you know. It's all very well saying now what you would have done, but I didn't see you running round to the salon. Oh, well, you hardly gave me a chance to, did you? Why'd you have to treat me like some little kid? I can't make my own decisions, you know.
Oh, can you? Yeah, that's what your dad keeps saying. Let her make her own mind up. You're turning into a spoilt brat, you know that. You think you can do whatever you like, don't you, just because your dad keeps telling you that you're a grown-up? Well, I think it's about time you started to behave like one.
Haven't you been doing my jigsaw?
It's not your jigsaw, son. It's for the customers.
Yeah, but I've nearly finished it now.
Yeah, well, you can't expect people not to have a go if it's lying there. I mean, that's what it's there for, isn't it?
I'll have to get this covered up, make sure nobody tries to finish it.
Michael, can I have a word, please?
Jackie, will you get off my case? Stop me for a minute to put one piece in.
Save it. I don't want to talk about your work or lack of it. I just want to ask you something.
What?
Well, there's some news I've got to tell my dad, and I think he should be there when I do.
Why, what's up?
Well, you'll find out when I tell him, but just keep an eye on him because I think it's going to be a bit of a shock, and I don't want him getting all waked up, okay? Yeah. Get Rachel to cover for you in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
They are.
I was waiting for a call to come and pick you up from the station.
There was no need. I got the bus. Public transport will only ever improve if more people use it.
So, how was the trip?
Excellent. Did you get my postcard?
Yes.
Great news, eh? About tracking my dad down.
Well, yes. But you don't want to get your hopes up. I mean, are you sure that it's him?
Well, it must be. I went round all the bike shops in Reading, and one of them had a guy called Nick working for them in the early 80s. It must be him.
So where is he now?
Ireland. They've still got a forwarding address for him.
That's great.
Yeah, I want to get over there as soon as possible. I'll tell you about it later. Is there any chance I could have a bath? I've been travelling for hours and I didn't get time for one this morning.
Sure, help yourself.
Great. I feel really grotty after being cooped up in that coach for so long.
Shall I make us all some lunch?
Yeah, please, I'm starving.
So, Ireland, eh? Well, you go and let her go.
Oh, why not? Do her good to travel the world a bit.
But it's just putting off the inevitable. Anyway, think how she'll feel. I mean, at best it'll be an embarrassment, and at worst it'll be just a terrible disappointment.
Well, who's to say the truth won't make her feel worse? I mean, she seems to have this image of him as some romantic, freewheeling hippie. I mean, what's she going to say when I tell him he's doing 30 years for what amounts to terrorism? You know, if she goes to Ireland, the chance of her finding this Nick bloke are virtually nil. Yes, it'll be a disappointment for her, but when she reaches a dead end, she'll have to stop, won't she? Look, it's all in the past, Dolly. Let's just leave it there, eh?
You can't just let her traipse off to Ireland in search of God knows who. I think the decision has already been made for you. You've got to tell her.
So, what's all this about then?
Look, before I tell you, I just want to say that I did try and stop things turning out the way they have, but, well, there was nothing that I could do.
Blimey, Jack. You're going to tell us the world's about to end.
It's about this place. When Barry got rid of the Finnegans, he didn't do it for fun. I had to pay him a lot of money.
Yeah, I know, love, and I just wish you could have been a bit more help, but... Well, with this dodgy ticket of mine.
That's not your fault, Dad. If he'd have stayed around, it would have got heavier, wouldn't it? I mean, he wanted to bleed the place dry, and he would have done only for Barry.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Barry isn't exactly the most understanding person to be in debt to, so... When I couldn't raise his money on time, we,
Oh, come on, Jack, for goodness sake, tell us what's going on.
Well, after I missed his deadline, Barry came to me with a new proposal. Well, it was more like an offer that I couldn't refuse.
He's demanded a share of this place, isn't he? In exchange for the debt. Never thought I'd finish up in business with Barry Grant.
Well, you haven't. You see, Barry's proposition was a simple one. Hand over the business or there be no business.
You what? You can't do that.
Oh, and who's going to stop him? Not you. You'd already had a pasting off the Finnegans, and God knows what Barry did to those two to get rid of them.
We're out just like that.
Well, he said that he wants me to run the place for him.
Is he real?
Well, I've agreed because he said that he'd pay me 50% of the takings to manage it.
Oh, so you're all right as usual.
Oh, and what else was I supposed to do? Let Barry torch the place and lose everything after all the work I've done?
And what about me, Dad?
Dad, don't worry. I mean, it might take me a while, but I will see that you're all right. I'm sorry, Dad, I really am, but there was nothing else that I could do.
So do you want me to sign something?
Well, I got Alma to put an agreement together. You don't have to sign it now. You can take it home and have a read then.
Be a pen.
Dad, there's no rush.
Pen.
I promise you, Dad. I'll pay you back every penny that you've put into this place.
See ya.
Dad, you're all right.
Do you think he's all right?
I don't know.
He's gutted there.
I know. I thought that he'd go mental, but... God, I hope he's all right.
That was a bit over the top for lunch. Well, sandwich would have done.
Well, you ate it all, didn't you?
Yeah, but I'm stuffed.
Well, you better be hungry later, because I'm cooking dinner and I'm doing a really nice seafood casserole.
Are you two trying to fatten me up or something?
No, we're just pleased to see you.
Well, let's hope my real father is when I eventually manage to track him down. I just hope he's at the same address in Ireland, or that whoever's there now knows where he's gone on to.
Louise, Eleanor has something that she needs to tell you.
Oh, yeah, what?
Well, it's something... This is very difficult. At the time, I thought it was for the best.
What is it?
It's the story about your father working in a bike shop in Reading.
What do you mean, story?
I'm sorry, but that's all it was. A story. I made it all up. There never was anyone called Nick.
But I found him. He's in...
That's just a bizarre coincidence.
I never actually thought you'd find someone. You see, I hoped you'd come to a dead end and give up.
But why?
Because I didn't want you to find your real father.
Why? Who is he?
His name's Marcus. He was a guy I met in Stoke before I went to uni.
Well, why didn't you just tell me the truth? Why did you have to lie to me?
When Ollie heard, he said that I should tell you, but... I know I should have, but I thought it was for the best. I thought you'd soon get fed up with looking for this Nick and give up.
Why were you so determined that I shouldn't find my real father?
I was trying to protect you. I didn't want you to get involved with him.
What's wrong with him? What aren't you telling me?
Come on, Eleanor. She has the right to know.
He's in prison. He's serving a long sentence, a very long sentence. That's why I lied to you.
What did he do?
He attacked a man and very seriously injured him.
In a fight or something?
No. He was part of a political group, Animal Rights. He was on a raid on a laboratory when he attacked a man who was working there. It was a totally unprovoked and vicious attack. The man was an innocent victim. It ruined his life.
Any dinner on the go?
Hi, Dad.
I am starving.
Hi, kid.
Two cracking lectures at college today. Oh, thanks for this, love. Couldn't do my shift at the Chippy without a decent meal inside me. Good night, son, hey? Mwah.
It's not going to take any more than he needs changing. See you later on, okay?
You two had a good chat while I was at college, I can see that. You okay?
As okay as a spoiled brat can be.
Ah. Right. Saw Peter on the way back.
Was he all right?
Didn't speak to him. I was in a bad rush. He looked okay.
Oh, right. Wonder what he'll do with his money. Pay off his loan, I suppose. You don't think the bank will say anything, do you?
Well, they have to, love. There's laws about it. Fellow wanders in with a fistful of used fivers and, well, the bank has to tell the business.
I won't be long. Just got a few things to pick up. Okay?
See you later.
Bye.
Bye. I wonder how much he's changed after 18 years in prison.
He's probably a totally different person.
Was he ever violent before he attacked the man in the lab?
No, he was always hot-headed, but never actually violent.
Maybe it was self-defense. The man might have provoked him.
He didn't. There were witnesses who said he just went totally berserk. It was such a shock to find out that someone you love so much could be so violent.
Did you speak to him about it afterwards?
No. He was kept on remand until the trial, but I couldn't bear to face him. Not just because of the attack, but, well, after his arrest, the police found explosives in his flat.
He was making bombs.
Well, I don't know if he was prepared to actually go that far, but it really frightened me. I just had to make a clean break.
Did he know you were pregnant?
Yeah.
But he doesn't know about me.
He wrote to me during the first few months in prison, but I didn't reply. I just tried to put him out of my life.
He and I have got something in common there.
Oh, Louise!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. It's just all been such a shock. There I was, looking for Nick, the bike repairman, only to find that he doesn't even exist. And now all of this.
I know, but surely you can understand why I tried to keep it all from you.
Well, yeah, but whatever he's done, he's still my dad. I still want to meet him.
I can't blame you for that.
Don't you ever think about him?
I tried not to for so long that, well, eventually I managed to shut him out of my mind completely.
And then I turned up.
Yes, and I'm really glad you did.
Despite all of this?
Yes. I suppose it's been a relief to finally get it out in the open. I've kept it to myself for so long.
Does Ollie know the whole story?
I only told him recently. He wasn't very happy when he found out that I'd kept it from you. It was him who insisted that I should tell you everything.
Well, I'm glad you have.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Thank God for that. Thought she was never going to take Will for his walk.
I'll have to be gone myself in a minute. Mick will go ballistic if I'm late.
Dad, do you know what you were saying about the police? What happens if Peter tells them where he got the money from?
I'm telling you, love. He'll be making a big mistake if he drags Barry's name into it.
No, I mean me.
I mean, what if he tells them I was involved? Well, he could. It's the perfect way of paying me back for all the trouble I've caused him.
Love, he is not going to do that. We're doing more harm than good. The police will probably impound the money till they manage to convict someone. Or they might discover it's marked money from a bank job or something. Peter'd end up on the inside himself.
I'm serious, Dad. I mean, things are bad enough as they are. I couldn't bear it if the police came around asking loads of questions.
They won't, love. Peter's got more sense than that. The last thing he'd want is more trouble now he's got the money back. I'm getting off. And hey, stop worrying. It's not going to come back on your terms.
Hi.
Hi, want some coffee?
Yes, please. Are you okay?
Yeah. It's all been a bit mind-blowing, but I think I'm coping.
Good. It's, well, it's not every day you find out so much about who you are, who your parents are.
Yeah, it's strange. I've had this mental picture of my father being some slightly hippie-ish bicycle repairman, and now that's all gone. Have you got any old photos of him?
No, sorry, nothing.
There are some photocopies of old newspaper cuttings that I got from the archives in the library.
Can I see them?
Yes, of course. They're in the office.
I still want to try and find him, in spite of, well, you know.
Right.
It is okay with you, isn't it?
Well, now that you know, I suppose you're able to make that decision for yourself.
Even though it might be painful for you, digging up the past.
Well, he's your father. You have the right to find him.
So will you help me?
Yes, if that's what you want.
Everything okay, Jack? Yeah, terrific. Look, as you're going to save table 7, they're waiting. Mike, did you find him?
I don't know where he is.
Well, he definitely wasn't in the bungalow.
There's no answer and there's no lights on either.
Well, what about Bing? Has he seen him?
He's in the garage, he's not over there.
Well, where is he then?
Well, I don't know.
Look, Mike, I had to agree to what Barry wanted. I had no choice.
I just hope you can live with yourself.
That's unfair.
And what you did to me dad wasn't.
Look, I'll try ringing him again. He might have just been having a lie down, or maybe he's gone out walking somewhere.
Hello.
Right.
You have reached David
Right.
Crosby.
You
I'm
all
sorry,
right?
but I'm unable to take
Aren't you
your
going to
call
answer the
at
telephone?
moment.
No, Bing, leave
Leave
it.
a message after the tone.
Dad, it's me. Will you ring us, please? We're dead worried about you.
Right. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Why are you just sitting here like this? Jacqueline sounded concerned about you. What's happened?
Bing, just leave it, please.
Imagine the trauma of having a serious accident in a foreign country. Meet the people who provide international rescue when dream holidays become nightmares in Cutting Edge, next on 4.